Hey guys, welcome back. So we'll be playing the Royal Romance Book 1, Chapter 9. At the Royal Regatta, you seize the chance to race ahead of the competition. Alright, so let's get into it. Let's beat all these other ladies. The Royal Romance. Chapter 9, Race to the Finish. Back in the Royal Palace of Cordonia. It's the morning of the Royal Regatta, and Bertrand and Maxwell are walking you back to your room after breakfast. It's nice to be back. Don't get me wrong, I loved our ski chateau adventure, but give me a good beach party any day. True. Is that what's going on today? I thought we were watching a bunch of boat race. Bertrand's all like, Well, the Royal Regatta is a morning of sailboat races, followed by an afternoon beach party. And then Bertrand's still like, hold up, something's different today. It's Bertrand. He hasn't said anything grumpy all morning. What? You heard me. Normally you'll be saying things like, it's not a beach party. It's a dignified beach soiree. Or, don't embarrass, how's Birdman coming in? He does say stuff like that, doesn't he? I suppose I've been distracted lately. I've been dealing with some complicated matters concerning our estate. Oh, sorry to hear that. What do you mean by complicated? Bertrand nods to you stiffly. Thank you, I suppose. Now, I apologize for being distracted. You have my full attention. I have to ask, is that what you plan on wearing, Will? And he's back. The reason I bring up is that you may want something more seaworthy. Not only will you be participating in the first race. Wait, I'm going to be what? But the regatta is open to the public, so the press will be there to take photos and do interviews. It might behoove you to wear something more nautical. Can we go back to the part where I'm racing? Anytime a social season involves picking a royal bride, the first race, the regatta, is traditionally one that all the suitors participate in. It's mostly for show, really. Whew, there's no pressure to win then. Oh, there's pressure. The regatta is one of the king's Constantine's favorite events. He bestows the honor upon the woman who wins the ceremony race, so an opportunity again is good basis. But you needn't worry. I'll commission a qualified crew to man your boat. You just worry about looking good at the sailing. So, what are you saying is I should go to the boutique? It won't hurt to look. Okay, I'll just look then. Bertrand merely lifts an eyebrow. On it. Dang, Bertrand, just calm yourself. In the boutique, you put together an outfit. This is really cute for a day out of the sea. It really is, but we're not going for it. We're just going to go our basic black like always. This will work. Here we go. Ooh, nice. A short time later, you arrive at the marina where you could see the grandiose, colorful boats sailing through the water in celebration of the regatta. It's nice. This is great. The weather's perfect. Yeah, sun's out, fun's out. You throw your arms up, basking in the warmth of the sun. Alright, that's enough of that, you two. Keep your wits about you. Lady Will, you must always remember that in a crowded venue like this, a photo can be taken anytime. Refrain from silliness. Okay, I'll remember that. And a word of advice, if the press corners you, be sure to hint that the prince likes you, but you don't want to be too obvious about it. Okay, I'll try to remember that too. Gotta work close, but not too close. Through the throng of attendees, you spot Prince Roddy. He sees you in the crowd and making his way over. The Prince. Maxwell and I will get the paperwork squared away. You go mingle. Our yacht will be docked at Gate B. As they walk off, Ryder runs up to you. Well, fancy seeing you here. It must be a strange coincidence we keep showing up at the same events. They must be on our side. Hopefully it'll favor me during my race today. Yes, a ceremonial race. You know, it's an honor to be part of the regatta tradition. The tradition of rich people having private boats? The regatta more symbolic than that. Since Cordonia is very big, we don't have many glorious battles as part of our identity, or at least we haven't for several hundred years. But we do have a defining moment. When the storm ravaged our neighbors across the sea, Cordonians responded by manning every available boat to bring humanitarian supplies to the devastated area. It was one of our finest hours, so this regatta symbolized the generosity of the Cordonians and the strong bonds we forged with our neighbors. It's very noble. I'm honored to participate. Now tell me the truth. Are you enjoying yourself? It's a beautiful day. The staff has been well prepared and we're ready to celebrate our fine seafaring tradition. My father, in particular, seems in high spirits, but he always loves this event. That's all good, but you didn't answer my question, and you're not even smiling. What's wrong? Well, he shifts around uneasily. My father loves the Regatta so much I never had the heart to tell him that I hate sailing. Ryder, you should tell him boats are overrated. Really, I thought you were destined from Poseidon. Now you should tell him. Don't you think he should know? You don't know my father the way I do. It would devastate him. And besides, pretending to enjoy for a few hours once a year is the least I could do for the old man, I guess. I actually used to enjoy sailing, but one experience swore me on it. What's the story there? Let's say I once spelled the call of the freedom of the sea. When Drake and I were young boys, we snuck out with one of the royal sloops. The weather had been sunny but turned gray and windy when we reached a few kilometers out. We probably could have managed if we'd been more experienced, but the choppy waters capsized our boat. We had to swim back. I'm not sure which was worse, the cold or the taste of salt water. Even worse, we had to push the boat all the way back to the shore so we wouldn't get in trouble. Wow, that must have been awful. A good thing Drake was there to help now. It was a pretty miserable experience, though I could laugh about it now. We were cold, wet, and exhausted, but we survived. Anyway, I never told anyone that story. No one ever found out what we did, although my interest in sailing did drop quite a bit after that. The sound of a herald trumping breaks through your conversation. Oh, it's time for my father's opening remarks. Follow his gaze to see King Constantine on an elevated platform, a growing crowd forming around him. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all. The crowd around you begins to bust as supporters commence broadcasting the main event. Today is a momentous day. As you know, I have a soft spot for the Royal Regatta, and it remains one of my favorite events of the social season. Because this event has always held historical significance and personal importance, I've chosen today to make my announcement. That as the end of the social season, I'll be stepping down as your reigning monarch. And in a few weeks' time, Prince Regatta will be your new king. Some reporters lobbed questions at the king, but he silenced them by raising his hand. I expect you all have questions. I promise you in due time that I'll release an official statement. For today, allowing the old man to enjoy the festivities. Let the regatta begin. As he steps down, Ryder leads you away from the crowd towards the docks. Ryder, you cannot sure understand what's going on. Alright, okay. Yeah, I'm fine, but it's a shock, let's say. I always knew my father would retire. Just not so soon. To realize I'll be going to be king in a matter of weeks, well, that's a lot. Not many guys have to ascend to the throne and choose a wife all at once. It means that my future bride will be thrown directly into the role of queen. It seems like this really caught you off guard. My father usually keeps my counsel on all matters, so I wonder why he didn't discuss this with me. But I'll talk with him later. For now, he's right. We should just try to enjoy today. Ryder, you reach out to touch him, but you know some members of the press have followed you. We should answer a couple questions to satisfy them. Time to put our best smiles on. No, can't do. I only reserve my best smiles for you. At least give them half your best. You stop allowing the press to catch up with you. Your Highness, a few questions, please. Of course. The king's announcement was quite a surprise. What do you think about it? When did you find out? Just now, pretty much. As much as I'd love to answer, my father has made it clear he'll issue a statement later. For now, I can't comment. If you can't talk about the announcement, then we'll have to talk about something else. You're looking awfully friendly with the mystery woman. Is that what you're calling Lady Will? The public does find her an enigma, but let's cut to the heart to the real mystery. What's the connection between you two? After all, the social season is more than half over, and with the king's announcement, you're basically choosing the future queen in a matter of weeks. I was aware my future bride would be my queen, but the immediacy of my becoming king doesn't change much at the time. Several flashes from the various cameras' crew go off. You step up next to Ryder. You want to know what's going on between the prince and me? We're very intimate. I care for him. I'll say that. Ryder smells you. Yes. I couldn't have put it better myself. Do you feel the same way about Lady Will, Your Highness? Yes, I care for her, but as she said, we're still learning about one another. Now that's something that the people will love to know. He hurriedly jots down notes. Lady Will, surely you're aware of the historical significance of the Royal Regatta. Do you have anything to say on this momentous day about it? Generous. The people's efforts to give humanitarian and aid and relief is truly inspiring. I believe it represents Cordonia's connectedness. What the heck? To his neighbors. Well put. I agree. Before they got more rudder steps between you and the press. As wonderful as it's been to connect with you all, the races are about to start and Lady Will's dudes at the starting line. One last thing, can we get a photo of the two of you together? Of course. Mr. Bryan raised his camera. I should jump into the prince's arm, kiss the prince on the cheek, make a silly face. No! All of these are terrible. I'm supposed to just smile. Well, Bertrand did say not to be silly. Maybe kiss him on the cheek to see what happens. You raise on your tiptoes and kiss right on the cheek. Perfect. Okay, that was good. Thank you, Your Highness, Lady Will. It's been an absolute pleasure. You're welcome. The reporters walk off and you and the prince head down the docks. I think that went well. Yay, the press liked me. Oh. I can tell by now that they like someone. I'm glad. The people take their cues from the press. Come on, the race is going to start. We should get you to your boat. You and the prince head towards Gate B where you see Maxwell waving from an impressive-looking yacht. Well, over here. You're right away. You're not coming with me? You could witness my triumph firsthand. I wish I could, but my place is with the king right now. I'll witness your victory from there. Good luck. As Ryder walks away, you hop onto the boat and find Drake and Maxwell preparing it to sail. Drake, what are you doing here? Maxwell, didn't you leave with Bertrand? And shouldn't there be other people like an actual crew? Yeah, Maxwell, what happened? Well, I have good news and bad news. No, tell me the bad news first. The bad news is that the actual crew dropped out. Something about not paying up front. What? The good news is you still have a crew. In fact, Drake volunteered to help out. He volunteered? Maxwell begged me. I thought it was rather dignified. Practically in tears, actually. You both know about sailing? I used to own several boats, and Drake is an excellent boatman. Drake, thank you for doing this. From what I hear, you're terrible with boats. Nah, thank you. Aw, shucks, Winchester, I couldn't leave you up to the creek without a paddle. Ha ha, shut your face. Wait, what about Bertrand? Why isn't he here? His words were, and I quote, "Have we fallen so far? Is this what becomes a House Ramsford?" And then he muttered something about ruin and reduce our name to rubble. And then I hope he went to get a drink or something after that. Sounds about right. What about Tariq? He looks like a guy who could sail a boat. What? Well, it's only a thought. Yeah, I'm sorry to say, Winchester. You're not going to be cruising around like the other ladies. You're going to have to do some work to help us swim. I hope you're up to the job. Drake, trust me, I'm up for it only if you can keep up. I'm not exactly known for sea life. I'll try. Well, we're about to find out. I know nothing about sailing boats. Drake tossed the last rope inside the boat. Casting off. I hope I don't fuck this up. Drake unfurls the sails and steers the boat to the starting line. To your left is Olivia's boat. To your right is Hannah's. Good luck to you both. I don't need luck. I know I'm going to win. I hope you both like losing. Man, shut your face. Maxwell, how do we win this thing? Yes, teach me. Well, you'll be watching the wind indicator for us. Whenever it shifts, tell us so we can adjust the sails. Okay. We'll tell you what else needs to be done as it comes. Sounds doable. Looks like the race is about to start. King Constantine stands on the elevated platform by the starting line with Prince Ryder and Queen Regina. He holds the starting pistol above his head. Racers, ready! Here we go. The king pulls the trigger. And go! The sails and the boats unfurl, catching the wind. You notice Olivia's smug smile as her boat takes an early lead. I'll be waiting at the finish line. The wind picks up, propelling your boat forward. Hold it steady. The wind indicator suddenly shifts. The wind changed. Adjusting sails. Drake and Maxwell bust around the boat, fixing the angle of the sails. Maxwell hands you a rope. Hey, Will, tie this down for us. We need to hold the sail in place. You take the line and wrap it around the notch of the deck. sailor's knot? Yes. You secure the line with a strong and sturdy sailor's knot. Perfect. Looking up, you see a buoy floating not far in the distance. There's the halfway point. We just have to turn around the buoy and head back to the finish line. We're coming in too fast. Brace yourself. The boat makes a hard turn to the right, the edge of the deck skimming along the water's surface. Hang on. You hold onto some rigging as water sprays into your boat. Piece of cake. Let's keep going. We're almost there. Wind's picking up in our favor. Back to stations, Winchester. Secure the jib. And that means to catch the wind coming from behind us. You hurry to the front of the boat to redirect the front sail into the wind. Use the sail to catch the wind. The sail stretches as it catches the wind. The boat races forward. Yes. And with the wind in its sails, your boat overtakes Olivia's. Woo! What? Eat that. Eat my water. Or drink my water. Olivia whirls on her crew. Make the boat go faster. Leaving Olivia in your wake, you sail over to the finish line first. We did it. Woohoo! You won the opening race of the Regatta. You really pulled through for us, Winchester. When the short King Constantine and Prince Regatta apply your victory. Yeah. Returning to the harbor, you and the other ladies disembark from your boats where Prince Regatta and King Constantine waits to meet you, or greet you. Regatta and his father walks up to you. Congratulations, Lady Will. That was some impressive sailing out there. I can't take all the credit, sir. You have impressed the king, just most of it. The king laughs. This girl has a sense of humor, Ryder. I know, father. Lady Will, I commend you and your crew. Please enjoy the rest of the festivities. I wish we could stay and chat more, but the official races are about to begin. We need to head to our places. Ryder, where do we go? My place is beside you. I don't know, I'll just say this, just to see. Unfortunately, you're not allowed in the booth. You have to settle for mingling with the other ladies on the Veraki's yacht. You mean Olivia's yacht? I know you two don't get along, but the party she hosts should be fun. Perhaps you and your Hannah could keep each other company. Yes! A fanfare trumps erupt. You should go. I think that's your cue. I'll be fine whenever I end up. Ryder quickly bows before racing towards the royal booth. Hannah taps you on the shoulder. Hannah, thank goodness you're going to Olivia's boat, aren't you? I won't be there, Sally. My parents want me to host my own viewing party. No, but fortunately, I'm not as popular as they expected. Olivia's really got her hooks in the ladies here. Parents invite does. My parents invited dozens of nobles, but no one accepted. But it would be the ultimate embarrassment to not even go to my own party. Oh, sorry, Hannah. It's not so bad. There's going to be lots of appetizers and champagne and a lovely viewing deck, all just for me, I suppose. No, don't do this to me. No. Hannah, oh my goodness. No, oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Write to me if you need anything. I'll throw you a lifesaver. Enjoy the regatta. You too. No, I love Hannah. The deck of Olivia's yacht bustles with suitors and dignitaries alike. And so my silk bathrobe came back with a loose thread. Can you believe a fabric softener? Then an angel's cloud ruined. I fired the dry cleaner on the spot. Stop talking to me. Dang, Olivia locates you through the crowd and walks up to you. Well, I'm so glad you can make it. Yeah, whatever. Thank you. I would rather be with Hannah, honestly. You're absolutely welcome. Now, I know these mingling events may not exactly be your cup of tea, and I want you to feel comfortable. So I've decided to help you out. A servant walks up and hands you a life jacket. You take it gingerly. I don't really have to wear this, do I? I don't want you to drown in your own fear. What? Olivia, thank you for looking out for me. This looks better on you. You're mean. Olivia, thanks. That's so kind of you. That's not what killing with kindness, people. It's so nice to have a friend like you watching out for me. You hug Olivia and whisper into her ear. I should say you have to try harder than this. You don't have to do this. I'm going to teach you the meaning of regret. I'm gonna keep playing nice. We could just enjoy this nice world we got on the same boat. This whole fight doesn't have to happen. You know how to play a game, I'll give you that much. See, a compliment will get us somewhere. Get out of my sight. Walk away, leaving Olivia to fume alone, and distant sailboats line up to begin the race. They're so beautiful, look at all the colors. It's a sight to behold. I like the one with the poodles in the sails, I hope they win. My favorite is the one with the fleur-de-lis. Well, which boats do you favor? The boat with the star-spangled sail, pirate flag, or sails. Spangled? You really are American through and through. The starting pistol fires and the sails inflate as they catch the wind. Look at them go! The boat sails off to the horizon. How far out do they sail? Quite a ways. Watch the boat sail off. Scary. Finally, an hour later, the first of the sailboats reappear on the horizon. The boats are returning. You lean out on the railing to watch the winner across the finish line. Pirate sails won. On to race number 2. Where's the champagne? After the races, you and the other suitors gather on a dock. Now the real party begins. Maxwell already told me how excited he is for the beach party. It's not just a party, it's an extravaganza. The press will certainly be in attendance, and it means more time with the press too. Ready to hit the beach for your royal extravaganza? Your chance to impress the court and the prince will have you fun and ascend and coming in the next chapter. Upcoming next chapter. Alright, so that was pretty fun. So I'll see you guys for next week for chapter 10. Remember, I really don't remember these chapters' names, so I'll see you guys next time, okay? See ya.